this is Hans, and it's time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And today I've got one that came from instantramen.jp. There's a fellow over there named Frank who picked some of the best ramen I've ever had in instant Japanese stuff. And you can use the coupon code The Ramen Reader for a discount. This one's interesting and fancy. This is Nissin Kanzen meal Abura Soba. So this is probably going to be really freaking good. Kanzen meal means like complete meal. So these guys hang out on the side. Have our noodle block. We've got our bits. Oh, wonderful. I need to use the utility scissoring. Sometimes a pair of kitchen scissors can be your best friend. A lot of cabbage going on. Ooh, and meat. Yes? Yes. Alright, so we add our liquid in. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna put the lid right over here on top, and we're going to start our timer. Yes, we're rolling. Doing it wild. So let's see, it's Friday. What am I doing this weekend? I'll tell you. So Friday tonight, we got a couple things going on here in town. As long as they don't cancel one or both. They've got a thing called a luminary walk. So they put like tea lights, LED tea lights, in white paper bags you might get if you got a prescription at the pharmacy. And then they line up. This time they did it around the block down that way by City Hall the first time. This time they're going to do it down the Burt Gilman Trail, which is pretty rad. We'll see how that goes. It's going to be, I think it's supposed to be, is it windy tonight or tomorrow? I don't know. It'll either work or it won't, and I wouldn't be shocked if they cancel it. So, because it's supposed to be crappy outside. But that's why they canceled it last time, and it wasn't. It's just like, what do they say? Shit or get off the pot. So, yeah. And the other thing is there's like a pop-up holiday market down across from City Hall. Kenmore's a pretty neat place. They really try to throw some of these things and do some groovy stuff. The only downside is like the areas where the venues where they pick for these kind of things generally are too small for the amount of people that show up. And the type of people that show up are really yuppie, and they'll like stand like if there's a walkway, they'll just stand in the middle of the walkway and like commiserate and go, you know, they'll chortle and guffaw and do such things ad nauseum. Yeah, I like to go to these things, but generally I'm just like put off by the people that are there. It's like, I'm going to go to a community event, but I hate people. So I'll probably just have my Bluetooth going, full tilt, yammering with somebody, or, yeah. And then I've got my music. I bring music with me everywhere I go. I've got a Bluetooth in a waist pack. I'll show you. See? Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. This thing is loud too. I mean, it's really loud. I need to give it another charge. But yeah, I throw this thing on and I take this phone and I put it in there, and I've got like 128 gigs of music. So whatever the occasion, I've got something that fits the mood. Generally, that's been Tobacco is what they're called, and it's an album called La Uti. So, or Lauti. I think that might be more what it is. Los Angeles urinary tract infection. But it's cool stuff. What else? And tomorrow is Pokemon Community Day and Pikmin Bloom Community Day. Yeah, I nerd out. I do nerd out on those things. Yeah. Speaking of nerding out, they're saying June 23rd, Diablo 4 is coming out. What? I guess we'll see. I've been playing Diablo 1, and I've found now that I'm thinking, like, you know what? I think I like Diablo 1 better than Diablo 2. Big part of that, though, is if I try to play Diablo 2, I get dizzy, nauseated. It's like first-person shooters. If I, like, look over somebody's shoulder while they're playing a first-person shooter, I get dizzy as can be. I get, like, sweaty and cold and really disoriented. It just, like, messes up my equilibrium. So, I mean, it's not such a bad thing. I don't need to be... I really don't have time with doing this and having children and wanting to go out and exercise. I really don't have time to sit around and, like, geek out on playing, like, Call of Duty or anything like that. But I do play the Pokemon Go and the Pikmin Bloom. So I'm an adherent to Niantic's chicanery, or buffoonery. And I've got a headlamp. It's going to be dark out there. Mimi's out there watching her show. All right, there we go. We are done with that. All right. Now, with you. So let's see what we got here. I'm really curious. Look at that. All that. That noodle could have done a little better. Look at all this stuff. There's a lot here. It's funny. It says drain, return to bowl, and then redistribute toppings. I thought that was kind of fun. These noodles are no joke. It's not some kind of joke, if you thought it was. I think this is a lot of cabbage. Which I have no problem with cabbage. Cabbage is something I enjoy thoroughly. Okay, so we're gonna drain. And drain and drain. Drain our noodles, ladies and gents. There we go. And I'm going to use the bowl. It's a lot easier. There certainly is a lot of stuff that comes out of that pink sachet. That's for sure. So here's a dry sachet. I guess the rest of this stuff kind of gets stirred in. You look at the image on this again. Does it look like there's like a mayo on top? Not so much. What do we have here? Oh, that's weird. Kind of almost a smoky scent. Kind of like, what is it called? Longan? I don't know if I got longan that was like bad or if it was just like that's the way longan is. Longan is like, you'll find it in containers that look like cigarette packs sometimes around here. I don't know why, but it's like a Chinese thing, I think. Just like dried longan. Or longan. Longan, that's probably it. O-U. Remember that. It's not Gomtang, it's Gomtang. It's not, but then it's, I don't think it's tonkatsu. It's tonkatsu. I don't know. But certain things, it's like when they, on the news, when Gangnam Style was a really popular tune, and they just over and over, it's like, you know, these people couldn't escape, just like none of us could, from hearing Gangnam Style. They're like, Gangnam Style? Like, dude, Maybe they did it on purpose just to irritate people. But I don't know. That really bugs me. Say it right. Say it with pleasure. This is Abura Soba. Let's give it a try. I'm definitely getting that kind of smoky, a little bit of heat, a little bit of meat in there. Another wonderful pick, dude. Good. Good, good. So what am I gonna do? Hey, we'll see here. Oh, and the sun's coming out. Curse you, yellow devil. Oh, I hate the sun. No, I'm not a vampire. I'm not into that crap, but it really makes it hard to take nice pictures in the window. That couldn't have worked out better. At least I think so. I could be wrong. There's a lot going. Wow. Trying to get the rest of this out and distro it nicely. It's a 0-day distro, folks, of Leet Ramen. What? I didn't tell you to do anything. Sometimes. So this one seems like, okay, we're gonna go. I got a couple extra slices of chashu here. I think that would work well. Dude's a one-trick pony with that chashu, you know. Use the chashu on everything because chashu belongs on everything. Dude who doesn't exist complaining about my use of constant chashu. Do we want to torch it? I like that better. Oh, it's too much fun not to torch chashu. Oh, it's getting low. Pooped out. Time to reload it. I swear, you should get one of those things because I use it a lot and I haven't refilled it in a long time. Like I've probably used it about 20 times since the last time I filled it, which isn't bad. I'm just gonna leave it whole. What do you think of that? Bit of that there. Oh, I do have another slice of Naruto. You know, I need more spring onion. I'm lacking. Let's make it. Not much. Time to go. Let's do this. I don't need this much, but I'm just going to use it. Woo! Yeah, time to clean the spring onion machine, man. Spring onion, spring. There's some fresh, fluffy spring onion. I think I'll put that right here. I still love the time the guy was like, "You use a very unhealthy amount of spring onion." It's like, oh, I didn't know that there were health hazards to using scallion. I don't believe there are, but there could be. Seek a physician for advice. Not me. I'm not a doctor. God, that used to be the thing in the Ramen Junkies group. People would be like, "I'm asking for a friend. How much ramen is too much?" And it'd be like, don't seek medical advice from a ramen group or on Facebook for that matter. Sometimes I say the wrong thing. I know it's matter. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm old. I'm not old. Look at that. Would you eat that? Comment below. Enjoy. All right, well, here's my poor daughter Mimi with an ear infection. What's that? What's that? What is it? Is there something you're particularly excited about?
My birthday.
Yeah, how old are you gonna be?
6.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
We're gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get you feeling better, and you and your little friends can like party up like crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, this has been Hans, and this has been
Mimi.
wishing you enjoyment of your noodles.
Each and every day.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Noodle. How much was it? How much guys? Ignore you. Now let's go. Now,